Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of This is a Mug of Water, Agua. Alright, I don't know if I even want to put this up anymore. This is an activism video. There are three main reasons. I very, very, very rarely do activism. Now, it would be different if we lived in Keene, because then I could walk to events. But we don't live in Keene. We live in Troy, and that means
driving.
Yeah, driving. I mean, we just don't have the gas. We have to save our gas for going to the doctor, going to the food pantry, going shopping, stuff like that. We don't even get to the food pantry every week because we don't have enough gas. So here's a question to, I want to say the Keeniacs, the Keene activists, but it goes beyond that. It goes to anybody in the area. If you're interested in doing some activism in Troy, please let me know. Now, I also want to explain why the three reasons I don't, or essentially I don't do activism. Or four reasons. I'll give you four reasons. Reason number one, gas. We just don't have the gas. Reason number two, the vast majority of Liberty folk don't like the fact that I'm on disability, that we're on housing, we're on food stamps, and that's just the way it is. If you don't like it, that's just too bad. That's the way it is. A third reason is, on reason number two, I don't want to hear from people. I don't want to hear people attacking me or attacking my wife or anything like that. I mean, because of those issues, I just don't want to hear it.
Believe me, if you attack me, you're going to get attacked right back. I'm not going to stand there and take your bullshit.
And
so you just heard that. Whether you like it or not, stay the hell away from me. If you can't say something nice to me, keep your mouth shut and walk your ass the other way.
Reason number three is I have mood swings. We both have mood swings. Everybody has mood swings. Mine just happen to be significant.
Well, you catch me in one of my mood swings, you might find out what hell is.
Yeah, like, let's say I plan to go to an event. I'm trying to think of an example of one that this is not a good example because it's not quite what I'm talking about here. But I think it was a hearing in Keene this last week. I think it was right after Pork Fest, and I had planned to go. I thought we were going to have the gas to go, but we wound up not having the gas, so I couldn't go. But then I didn't remember what the date was, and then I look online, and I get this message, this event is happening in 20 minutes, and I'm like, well, I didn't have the gas to go anyway. Neither one of us did, so we couldn't go. But let's say I have a mood swing, a significant mood swing or a non-significant mood swing. There are times you're not going to want to be around me, okay? It would just be best that I'm not around people. So, if I'm having one of my mood swings and I'm in whatever mood I'm in, sometimes it's best that I just, don't go to some event, or maybe I need to stay home, maybe I need to just go for a walk, maybe I just need to go out in the woods and sit there, whatever. But anyway, so and the fourth reason, This is a touchy issue for both of us. Oh, you can see my beautiful wife right there. Looky there. I hadn't even looked at the screen. There she is.
I'm hiding back here in the corner, but I'm back here.
When we first moved here, we were renting a room from a couple. Now, half of that couple we like. The other half of that couple is a problem. And frankly, we don't want to wind up at some event with this guy there. We don't know if he's going to be there. We don't know if he's not going to be there. And
mentally unstable.
Yeah, and he's very unstable. And honestly, I still have a lot of not a lot, but I still have some animosity concerning everything that happened. You know. Anyway, and he's scary. He's dangerous. One of the main reasons we got this right here is because of him. We don't want him coming around because he's scary. If he comes around and we know he's the one at the door, I'll go over to the door and this will not be in the holster. That should give you some idea about how afraid we are of this guy. And we shouldn't be afraid of people that are in this movement that we are in. We shouldn't be afraid of other activists. We just shouldn't. No one should. If you want to know who he is, I'll tell you in private, but I'm not going to just, But like I said, his girlfriend is whatever she was to him. We like her. We have nothing against her. If she showed up at the door, we'd welcome her in. If he showed up at the door, we would not welcome him in. I would be at the door with the gun. She would be on the phone to the cops. So, actually, she would be on the phone to the cops with that Mosin loaded right next to her in case he got past me. So that should give you some idea. But look, to be straight up, my mood swings can be difficult to deal with. I'm surprised my wife deals with me so well sometimes.
Well, sometimes I just want to tell you, shut up and... You don't have the mood swings very often, and I think you know not to push it with me.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to push it with you.
Well, I think you know that I'm not going to tolerate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my knee started hurting again. Anyway. Yeah, we have physical issues. Both of us have physical issues. So anyway, I just wanted to explain that. But if anybody in the area would be interested in activism in Troy, that we could probably do because we live here. Troy is like a huge town. It would take 5 hours to walk to the other side of town. We could walk, or at least I could walk, to an event here in town. I'm not trying to walk to King.
That's way too far.
Yeah. Now, if we lived in Keene, depending on where we live, we could probably walk to wherever something was. But we don't live in Keene. We live in Troy. So I would like to do some activism. I don't know what exactly. I mean, I moved up here for a reason. We moved up here for a reason. And we're just, and my wife, I don't know if you want me to say, I mean, my wife has an issue with pot smoking. So,
That's most of my experience with it has been negative, and
she doesn't really want to be around it. So, and we know a lot of activists smoke, but oh well, but she doesn't want to be around it, and I don't think she should have to be around it if she doesn't want to be around it. So that's another issue. So that's like 5. Anyway, so I think I've said everything. Oh, and I was looking at a post on Keniacs. Was it 2 or 3 weeks ago here in town? There was a government car. It was a 4-door, silverish. I want to say silverish looking, maybe. And it had a government license plate on it. You know, the G plate. So I don't know. They were at I don't know if they were at the convenience store or if they were at the post office or what, but they were over there at that little strip center. It's barely a strip center. I mean, anyway, so just
for the post office, it wouldn't be anything.
Yeah. So anyway, and if anybody knows about any kitty cats that need to be adopted or have cat supplies or packing, sorting, organizing, display supplies, let us know, please.
But we can only have 1 cat.
Yeah. Well, no. Gatos. Well, no, gatos. I actually had to think about that. For once in my life, I had to think about a Spanish word. Uno gatos. Uno gato. Anyway. Avitazane for a little German in there as well.